Hello and welcome to another regulation draft. This is one that I hope might become a yearly draft. This is the 2025 regulation nickname draft generator. What we are going to do is each one of us has come up with and by the way, I should say this is Gavin's idea, as all are. 100% Gavin's idea. I feel a little bit weird leading this one because this was 100% his idea, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, so what we're going to do is we each off screen came up with one nickname for each of the other people in regulation. We are then going to snake draft it to list everybody's nicknames. Then we will all end up with 4 potential nicknames. What we'll do at that point is spin a wheel and let chance describe what our nickname for the year 2025 is going to be. Did I do a good job of explaining that, guys?
Fantastic, Jeff. Great job.
All right,
it's great. You know,
it's always hard to translate somebody else's vision, you know?
Yeah, I know.
The important
Great job.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Was this your idea, Jeff?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that it was yours based on everything I just said.
No, this one's nothing to do with me. I would never take credit for an idea that wasn't mine.
Listen, I already wrote my nickname down for you, so I can't pick Humble, but God, would I?
Okay, so the way this is going to work is we're going to randomize the names, and then when you're randomized, imagine that what's happening left to right is also going from top to bottom. So in this anaeg order, Andrew would never pick a nickname for himself. Neither would Nick, me, Jeff, Gavin. So those will remain X's. But this first round, if we use this order, would be Andrew. So let's randomize. But how many times are we going to randomize?
5, because it's 2025.
We did do 5 for our last draft. I don't know if that's a factor.
6, because it's one more than the last draft.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, here comes 6. Gavin didn't have anything to say about it. This wasn't his idea. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nick, Jeff, Andrew, Eric, Gavin, and finally, 6. This is Nick, Andrew, Eric, Jeff, Gavin. So this first round of the nicknames draft will be everyone giving Nick his nickname. Andrew, we start with you.
My nickname for Nick, he's an audio guy. He's a sound guy. He brings you everything that you need. Thought about a lot of different options. Ended up with Shortwave is my nickname for Nick.
Oh!
SCHWART wave.
I like that.
One word.
Shortwave.
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 Yeah, no, I mean, it's like
Incorporate
cute.
the last name. He's an audio guy.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like it's cute.
It's cute.
I don't like saying it. Like it doesn't feel good.
I feel a lot better saying that than his gamer tag. I'll tell you that much.
It sounds like something that's
Fair enough.
very dirty in the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
Shortwave. Oh yeah.
Like, I took a Shortwave last
I
night.
thought, yeah. I've been very innocent in my thinking of it, but I completely see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I feel like the lack of the Z really draws attention to the wart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
It's a little heavy
Really
on the
highlights
word.
the
It
word.
is very ward heavy.
Yeah.
Well, Nick,
Yeah.
maybe that won't be your nickname. Maybe your nickname will be the one that I pick for you. And when I think of Nick, I only think of one thing, and that's showbiz, baby.
Yeah! I
Oh,
love it.
showbiz.
That's me. Showbiz Nick.
I think,
What?
I think for a year, if we called Nick Ellis of Showbiz, I think that's great. I think Showbiz is a great nickname for Nick.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why
When I
not?
think of Nick, baby, I'm thinking Showbiz.
I don't.
Hey, finger guns.
Yeah, I don't think of show. To me, I'm imagining like glasses, movie, cool guy, and Nick is not that.
Now I'm just imagining him doing jazz hands into one of those mirrors with all the light bulbs around it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
I like that.
I don't like showbiz as much now.
I hope Showbiz is the one that gets fixed.
Oh, this wheel is gonna be so much fun.
Well, that's where we're at right now. And Jeff, what's your nickname for Nick?
Well, I must admit, I had the most nicknames for Nick. Because I think it's hilarious, and there's a palpable irony in the fact that his name is in the title of this draft. Nick is the first part of nickname, right?
Yeah, that's-
So you could call him the apostrophe. You could call him, I thought paper cut because Nick is a paper cut, right? But then I thought, what do I really know most about Nick? And I know two things that are indelible about Nick. I know he wears a monkey mask sometimes, and I know that in the year 2025, he will appear at a mall somewhere in America in giant red boots. And I thought, who exemplifies those two qualities? Boots from Dora the Explorer is a monkey that wears red boots. I put the picture up in the chat so you can see it. And so my nickname for Nick is Boots.
Dude, Boots is a really good one. Boots, I think, is a great one.
I like
Boots is such a good nickname, dude. That rocks. Boots is I love it. And that looks like Nick right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, showbiz, calm down.
Chill out, Boots.
See, these all work. These are great. These are great. And that's 3 of the 4 nicknames. Now we leave it up to Gavin for the final nickname for Nick.
Well, Nick's a real busy guy. Sometimes we want to film videos and, Nick's off doing something a lot of the time. His car's in the shop. His car's often in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
So my nickname for him is the Mechanic.
Real good.
I like that.
And I like a nickname that's like got a role. It's like, there's Jimmy, there's Steve, and just that's the Mechanic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Wow,
that is pretty good.
I'm so excited to see what your nickname's going to be now.
Well, that's all of Nick's nicknames I really like, and that's Shortwave, Showbiz, Boots, and the Mechanic.
Those are cool.
Nick, how do you feel about those? You like them?
I feel good.
Cool.
I of all of them, I think Shortwave is the one that I want least.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
that
that's
one
fair.
came from Andrew, and now it's time for you to nickname Andrew because our second round is Andrew nicknames, and we start with Nick.
Oh boy.
Well, I was thinking, what do we know about Andrew? We know he's a Winnie the Pooh guy. He doesn't like to wear pants. But his name is Andrew.
That's also true.
So
You're 2 for 2.
kind of combine them into a fun little deal where he's going to be Andy Pants.
Hate it.
Dude,
Absolutely hate it.
Honestly, I love Andy Pants. I think
Dude,
that
it's
is
a good
awesome.
nickname.
Rolls
I
off the
hate
tongue.
Dude, it's like a Joey Pants situation, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like pants. I don't like the name Andy. It's a double threat of things I do not enjoy.
Nick, you just took a nickname away from me, and I'm not even mad at
Oh,
it.
no way.
No, I didn't come up with
no.
Andy Pants, but I came up with something similar.
Wow.
I was thinking the same thing. Winnie the Pooh, Pooh Bear, Andrew. I came up with Drew Bear.
Wow.
I like that a
Andy Pants
lot.
is so much stronger than Drew Bear.
Yeah. Well, Jeff's going to change his. But before we get to Jeff's, we got to get through mine. When I think of Andrew, there's only one thing that I think of, and that's Gizmo.
I like Gizmo. I'll take Gizmo.
I
I
love
don't
it.
mind that.
See? I
We're
think
doing
Andrew could be.
Gremlins?
I think he could be a Gizmo. I think.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, where's Gizmo? Oh, Gizmo's taking us through a crazy video. Oh,
He's
Gizmo's making
up
us
to
play
some
Safe
mischief.
Party.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's
And
doing
Gizmo.
something. Never know what Gizmo's up to.
Oh, that right there? That's Gizmo. That's yeah. I'm feeling good about Gizmo as a nickname for Andrew.
It's like, oh no, Andrew's in Gizmode again.
See, this really works. I think Gavin is. I think Gavin's befuddled by my two nicknames so far.
Showbiz and Gizmo. It's like a box of jank puppets.
keep that in mind as we get deeper. Jeff, what is your? We already know that you had an
I had
Andrew
it done.
nickname that you're wiping off the board, but what's the one you're going to go with?
It's okay. I'm going to go with my backup, which I like as well. One thing I think we all know about Andrew is that he is wholesome and wonderful and sweet and kind and gentle.
Oh, no.
And he's like,
Oh,
he's
no.
like Andrew to me is like a big warm hug, right?
Yeah.
And I think that it's great that we know that about him, but I also think that there's a darker side to Andrew.
Oh no, I knew it was coming.
He's got Raymond Sommer in the background.
Oh,
where
yeah,
he's like
yeah, yeah.
becomes
God.
a different person. He may or may not be affiliated with the Vancouver child kicker. We know he likes to watch women pee on at McDonald's. Like there are these little dark elements that you see, but none of them can be truly tied to him. But what do we know about Andrew that we can tie to him? I want to toughen him up a little bit because we know how wholesome he is, but I want the world to feel a little bit of his edge. So I looked at like the last year, and here's what I came up with. Andrew Panton, the Herman Miller killer.
Oh, I like that.
Whoa. What?
They said it couldn't be done, but he did it.
The Herman Miller Killer.
Yeah, or Herman Miller
I
Killer,
like
whatever.
it.
The Herman Miller Killer. Yeah.
Okay.
So you might just be shortened to Herman sometimes.
Yeah, or Killer. Or Miller. Or Miller.
there's a lot at play.
As long as it's not her killer, I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right. Well, Andrew's nickname for 2025 could be the Herman Miller Killer.
Gizmo
or
or the Herman Miller Killer.
It could be this next one that Gavin's going to lay down for us.
Well, as we all know, Andrew needs to eat the goddamn pencil, right?
Guess we're still doing that, all right? Okay.
Inside the pencil is what people used to think was lead. It was actually graphite, but people call it lead. Still do. On the periodic table, lead is represented by the letters PB. Why is that? I looked it up. It's Latin for plum bum. I give you plum bum.
Well, how you feeling about Andy Pants now?
I still have that ranked at the bottom. I'll take Plum Bum over Andy Pants.
Wow.
That's how much I dislike Andy Pants.
Now, I got to say, of these names, you got to be praying for Gizmo.
Yeah, I think Gizmo's the best. I don't mind Herman Miller Killer or Gizmo, that's for sure. But I definitely, after Andy Pants, it was the first time it occurred to me I might not like any of the names on the wheel, and that is scary.
Now, if it helps, that's all I've been thinking about is I'm not going to like any of the names on the wheel, but we go to me in the next round, and it starts with Nick.
Could you make it one word, by the way?
Oh, is it plum? It's
Plum
this.
bum.
It's plum
It's just
bum.
that, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy. Oof. Okay. All right. Nick, this third round is Eric.
All right. Well, what do we know about Eric? What do we know? We know he's tough under pressure. He holds it together. He's great. He's real solid. He's simple and easygoing. So I have named Eric Easy E.
Whoa. Okay. I love it. I love it. That's great.
Right.
And it's the one that I'm hoping for so far. And I have a feeling with the way the rest of this round's going to go, it's probably going to be the one I'm hoping for in the end.
Isn't that, I mean, didn't the last Easy E die of AIDS?
He did.
Yeah, but that's fine. I got to carry on that.
Tradition? Oh, plus the name is free now, right?
Also,
Nobody's
that
using
was
it.
easy. That was Easy E with a Z.
Z. That's an
Yeah.
excellent point.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
So this is a little different. So Easy E, the first nickname for me. Andrew, what do you got?
Oh boy. Okay. Well, you can throw me on the "you're not gonna like it" pile.
No shit.
I thought about Easy E, but I thought that that's already associated with somebody else. Had a bunch of different nicknames. I ultimately landed on there's as we've talked about a lot, things we know to be true. There's just indisputable evidence of you hanging out with Ratty Boy, being best friends with Ratty Boy. So I figured, what better nickname than Rat E Boy? Rat capitalized E Boy.
Oh.
Ratty Boy.
Yeah, at least you're right. I hate it. Is it like this?
Yeah, that works.
Oh, I like that. Ratty
Boy.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad you guys like it. That's great. Well, still really holding
Sorry,
out for
Eric.
Easy E on this one. Don't apologize for something you're not sorry for. Jeff.
Well, don't hold off. You might listen. You haven't heard my nickname for you yet, and I took a lot into consideration when I picked it, and I think that there's a chance you might absolutely love it. And if you do, we'll learn a little bit something about you today. But I was thinking, what do I know about Eric? I know that he's a little guy. I know he has a small wife. I know that he's the president of our company. I know he likes baseball, and I know he likes rats. So I put all those things together, and I came up with a nickname for you that I think you'll absolutely love. As the president of regulation, I think your new nickname could be Lil Trump.
Dude, that's the craziest. Just so we're clear, I won't be taking that nickname no matter what. Even if it lands on it, we'll just redo. So that's fine. That's up to you. I'm definitely not taking Lil Trump.
Oh my God.
You got to take whatever the wheel gives you.
You got to take whatever the wheel
I think my nickname for Jeff is going to be dumb fuck stupid asshole, and that just might be what he has to be for the rest of the year.
That could be it. We'll see what the wheel decides.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Great.
Gavin?
Well, I'm going to go the opposite of Nick. Nick is focused on the E. I'm removing it completely, and I'm going to go with Lil Ricky B.
That actually was a backup of mine.
Lil Ricky B. Lil Ricky B. Okay. There
Two
it is.
Lils on the board.
Easy E, Rat E Boy, Lil Trump, which I won't be using, and Lil Ricky B. There you go. That's those are 4 nicknames.
What I really like is that I've noticed the more preamble before the name, the more the person thinks that you're gonna dislike it when they deliver it.
So
There it is.
so he gave Nick the nickname Boots, and then he said Lil Trump. All right,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Right
just
on.
what seemed to fit, you know?
Cool, man. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, 100%.
Because you're the president and he's the president.
Might
and, you know.
talk to the attorney and fold this company. Nick. Next is Jeff's nickname, and this is where you start. Nick, what do you have for Jeff?
Well, what do we know about Jeff? We know he has a
lot.
dog. He loves dogs. He is a big hot dog fan. He's the one who's going to eat as many hot dogs as the average man, according to that thing that Jeff found online. I think that we could do Doggy G interchangeable with G Dog.
I'll take it. I love Doggy G. I'll put
Pretty
G
good.
Dog or Doggy G.
That's a really usable nickname.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
man.
Doggy G is pretty good. I like Doggy G.
Did you imagine it, Nick, as DOG on G-Dog or DAWG?
DOG.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah,
I think-
I feel like more of a DOG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think because it's Doggy G, it should be G Dog.
That's fair. Yep.
But Andrew, it's your pick for Jeff's nickname.
I was sweating during Nick's preamble because I only have one nickname for all of you, and mine also is hot dog related to Jeff.
Oh, yay!
I'm glad we didn't go in the same lane. When I think of Jeff, 2 things that really stand out: his love of hot dogs and his love of Dallas. So what better way than to combine the two? My nickname for Jeff is Boss Dog.
Oh.
I want to see him walking
I
around,
love that.
all white outfit, big cowboy hat, just
Boss
chomping on the
Dog.
dogs.
Yep.
These are great names so far
Yeah,
for Jeff.
These are all,
Yeah,
thank
these
you
are really
so
good.
much.
Double G on the dog.
I think everybody's names are great, personally.
Uh-oh.
I had some good names. I had a few. Like I only had one nickname for Andrew and only one nickname for Nick, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Jeff. And the one I'm gonna go with is Baby Pepsi.
Baby Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be my favorite so far, actually.
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, just imagine walking into the room. There he is. Oh, dude,
Baby
here comes
Pepsi.
Showbiz Gizmo and Baby Pepsi.
Baby Peps.
That's Baby Pepsi right there, dude.
I love it.
Yeah. There's Baby Pepsi.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
absolutely.
an animatronic in Nick's Showbiz Pizza, and we
Yeah.
only serve Baby Pepsi.
Baby
That's
Pepsi.
right.
Oh, shit, it's Baby
Pepsi products only, bitch.
Yep. Gavin, you've known Jeff the longest, right? Like, what kind of nickname you giving this guy?
Well, his name is Jeffrey Laser Ramsey. And I just thought I'd hack a few letters out of here and there. You know, maybe keep the G and the E of Jeff. Maybe like the Z of, you know, Geezer. Just straight up Geezer. There's Geezer
Now,
over there.
is it Geezer or Giza? Like,
No, it's ER because
okay,
of...
just making sure.
Like
just
an
making
old,
sure.
like an incredibly old dude geezer.
There's Geezer.
I guess I am old. All right, I'll take it.
There's Geezer. Okay, we got the nicknames for 4 of the 5 members of the regulation crew. We finally go to Gavin and his nickname. So, Nick, what nickname are you giving to Gavin?
Well, the thing about Gavin is he still hasn't figured out that goddamn CPAP machine.
It's true, yeah.
And he keeps being miserable. So I'm going to go ahead and call him Gassy Goo.
Which is what he just made in the bathroom a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's so accurate to the last thing I did.
Well, you already have Gabby Goo, so hello, Gassy Goo.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Oh,
This
that's
is the best.
great. Andrew, what nickname do you have for your friend Gavin?
Gavin's the one I've struggled the most with. I couldn't think of a great combination for a long time. I spent a lot of time thinking about it. Eventually came to the conclusion of what's Gavin's name? Gavin Free. What is Gavin known for? Bird noises. My nickname for Gavin, Free Bird.
Oh,
That's decent.
That's pretty good. I really like that. I think that is
That's great.
I think doing a free thing is really good. I was gonna just go like drop free. I'm like, oh, maybe free. Maybe that's an easy one. There's a couple different things that I was gonna go with. I was gonna try to do like a Bond thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like, like Gav Finger. Like I thought that would be like fun or whatever. But instead, I'm going with Lil Spooky.
Lil Spooky.
little spooky.
What?
What if everybody's nickname is Lil in 2025?
Little dumb.
Well, Lil's out there. I can see it.
Why little spooky?
Like, hey, what's up, everybody? It's Lil Spooky, Lil Ricky B.
I don't think Lil Spooky is a thing that Gavin's ever been, which I like about his nickname.
No one's ever feared me.
It's like when you call a tall guy tiny.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got a little,
yeah.
oh man, what's up? It's a little spooky. Dude, that's a little spooky. And now finally, Jeff, you've known this guy the longest, right?
I have.
What
I
kind
have.
of nickname are you giving to him?
Well, Gavin
Will Boris
is,
Johnson.
Gavin's been in my life for a very long time.
comes the preamble.
I've known a lot about Gavin. I feel like I have lived inside his head and vice versa. He's my best friend in the entire world. And so I wanted to really get something that kind of distills Gavin down to his pure essence. Like if you peel away all the layers of the onion, what are you left with? And that's why I think in 2025, Gavin's nickname should be Dan's friend.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The water balloon kink guy?
So I have to.
We have to call him Dan's friend.
So I'm just gonna introduce myself as Dan's friend to people who don't know him.
I'm Dan's friend, Gavin.
I am Dan's friend.
Oh.
Dance with Gavin.
I've been laughing about that all morning.
That is maybe the funniest way to describe Gavin is Dan's
love it.
friend. Oh, dude.
It might be the least respectful thing. It's just said with such an abundance of love and affection, too. I hope you all know.
Dude, that's so funny. Well, we picked the nicknames, but it's not over because now, like we do, we must leave it up to the wheel as we go to the name wheel.
Who do you think's got the best pool? Like who's gonna be happy either way?
Nick.
Yeah, I feel good.
Nick.
I'm pretty fucking happy.
I think Nick's are really strong.
Yeah, Nick is good.
And we're gonna start with Nick.
Sweet.
Yeah, as we do this, Nick, you have the names Schwartwave.
Shortwave.
Showbiz.
You have Showbiz. You have Boots. And you have the Mechanic. I'm going to shuffle because we shuffled 6 times to randomize the names. I'm going to shuffle 6 times before spinning the wheel.
Fantastic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, Nick, for your 2025 nickname, here we go.
So excited.
The wheel
my
spins.
God.
What's it gonna be?
Oh my God, I can't look.
This is nuts.
Nick is the
Mechanic.
Mechanic.
He got his number 1.
I'm so sad it's not a shortwave.
Well, maybe in 2026 it can be, but for 2025 we can only refer to him as Nick or the Mechanic.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Those are Nick's nicknames. That's what they are, and Nick is the Mechanic. Andrew, we move on to you. As you have been dubbed Andy Pants,
Anything but that.
Gizmo,
I'm
the
okay
Herman
with
Miller
that.
Killer,
Don't mind
and
it.
Plumbum.
Don't love that one as much, but
And here we go.
I'm really only
1,
cheering against Andy
2,
Pants.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
and
the
the
Andy
spins
Pants.
begins.
No pants. No pants.
You're gonna put them on
No
all
pants.
year. Here we
Big
go.
pants, big pants.
Come on. Gizmo. 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 Gizmo.
Oh,
It was
Andrew,
meant to
for
be.
2025 will be
Oh.
Gizmo.
I think I had
Congratulations,
the best of both
Gizmo.
worlds, of that one. There are 2 I really liked, and
Way to go, Gizmo. I'm next, and I have Easy E. I have Rat E Boy. I have Lil Trump, which I will never claim, and I have Lil.
Well, I believe if it lands on Lil
B.
Trump, you're just going to write an executive order that changes the rules.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to change it to Lil Twump, we can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Know what I'm betting on?
It's
Lil
Ricky B.
Lil Ricky B.
Honestly, Lil Ricky B works for me. I am Lil Ricky B for all of 2025. Gavin, how you feeling about me going by your nickname?
I like it. I'm happy with it.
Lil Ricky
You
B.
picked 2 of the nicknames so far, Gavin.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say,
Way to
this
go,
is
man.
just Gavin nicknames us.
And next, we go with Jeff, who is Doggy G or G Dog.
We got to do
Boss
this every
Dog.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Baby Pepsi. And Geezer. Randomized 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeff, are you ready to learn your 2025
ready.
nickname? Here we go.
Fingers crossed for Baby Pepsi.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Come
Yes.
on, baby.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes. And for 2025,
Baby
Jeff will be
Pepsi.
known as Baby Pepsi.
Wow.
How you feeling about Baby Pepsi, Baby Pepsi?
I love it. It's the one. I would have been happy with any of them, but that was my favorite. That was my choice.
Awesome. Well, we finally go to Gavin and his nicknames. Jargassy Goo, Freebird, really like that one. Really like a little spooky. And finally, the meanest name on the whole thing, Dan's friend.
I'm
Randomized
worried
6
about that one.
times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we begin the spin.
Here we go.
God, if you exist, please give me Dan's friend. No.
Gassy Goo.
Gassy Goo for 2025. We have a winner, and it's Gassy Goo.
I think it's really funny that Gavin is getting called Gassy Goo for a year because he took a long shit before one recording.
No, he's done it several times now. He showed up to recordings full of air.
There you go.
This is like the 5th or 6th time, to be fair.
It is, but he came up with it while Gavin was shitting. So
Yep.
That's true. I did.
Well, there you have it. The nicknames draft is complete. Let's go one by one. Let's talk.
man.
Let's talk about it real quick and wrap this up. Nick, you will be the mechanic for 2025. How are you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah?
That's fantastic. Yeah, easy going. It makes me sound cool. I'm in.
Okay.
Let's do it.
It's like someone that people would get into a heist, maybe. If they had a list of people.
Oh, That's pretty good.
Gotta bring him.
yep. Andrew, for 2025, you'll be known as Gizmo. How you feeling about that?
I like it. It's not something I've ever been called. It's probably going to take a while to get used to being called Gizmo. I think it'll be sort of like when you adopt a dog and try to change their name. Like you may be saying it to me, and like I'm just not going to react initially, but we'll get there.
Yeah. I feel good about it. I like Gizmo. I got Lil Ricky B, which honestly, I'm good with. I can live with Lil Ricky B. I like that. It's a longer name than my name, but I think it's fun. Everyone's like, oh shit, Lil Ricky B.
I mean, you could shorten it to whichever combination you want. Just be Ricky or
Oh, it could be Lil B.
Lil
Or
Rick.
be like Lil B.
Lil Rick.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Lil
be-
Rick. I like it. People call me Ricky B. People call me B. I think it works all the way. Yep.
Nicknames are living documents. They
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And Jeff, you got Baby Pepsi. How you feeling
I
about it?
did. I feel so fucking good about Baby Pepsi. I want a T-shirt that says it.
Dude, should we do one of those T-shirts that's like the name?
Hi, my name.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, hey, let me practice real fast. Let me see what it sounds like. Because I won't be able to do this until after this episode comes out, right? Because we don't want to spoil our nicknames, right?
Yep.
So, hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. My name is I already forgot my name. Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. My name is Baby Pepsi, and with me, as always, Lil Ricky B, the mechanic, Gizmo, and Gassy Goo. How's it going today, boys?
Dude, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That sounds like the
flows.
beginning of a good podcast.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it sounds like
yeah.
the beginning of a podcast I wouldn't personally listen to if somebody said this is Gassy Goo. But you know, how are you feeling about that nickname, Gassy Goo?
Let me look at the other ones. Yeah, I think it's perfect. I'm obviously very glad that it wasn't the last one. A little spooky would have been interesting. I think I would have struggled to explain why when people asked. I'm happy with it.
So if it had gone as bad as possible, it would have been like this. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. My name is Geezer, and with me, as always, Schwartwave, the Herman Plum Bum, Lil Trump, and Dan's friend.
Dude, I
guess
think
Andy
Andrew
Pants was
didn't
probably-
want Andy Pants.
Andy Pants, yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. But my thinking behind the nicknames was I tried to lean into some stuff where people go like, "Why is your nickname that?" And then you have to go. We had to do like a draft. I don't really know why my nickname is Showbiz. A little spooky. But Gassy Goo, way to go. That's good, guys. The nickname draft. Let us know which nicknames are the strongest. Let us know what nicknames you would have picked, and let us know what your nicknames are. Thank you for checking this out. Don't forget to check us out on patreon.com/theregulationpod. You can go listen to the podcast, check us out on YouTube and our gaming channel as well, Regulation Gameplay. Guys, we're putting stuff out almost every day. Go check it out. For the mechanic, for Gizmo, for Baby Pepsi, and for Gassy Goo, I'm Lil Ricky B, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
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 Bye.